Good morning, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Book Nerd 802, and as you might know, these past couple of weeks I've been reviewing the first season of Pluribus by Vince Gilligan. I have reviewed episodes 1, 2, and 3 so far, and the next one I am going to be reviewing is, of course, episode 4. This one I have already written a review for. It's called Please Carol, and it is perhaps one of the best episodes in the whole season, the whole series so far. And yeah, I rated it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, 45 minutes of absolute cinema basically. And in this episode, Carol learns more about how the hive mind functions and even attempts to reverse whatever it was that made the entire world one. So she tries to inject Zosha with a liquid in order to give her individuality back. And yes, there will be a few more spoilers ahead. So yeah, she attempts to cure, in inverted commas, Pirate Lady using a drug she apparently tested on herself, and she was also recording herself in the process to see how this would work. Um, but the hive mind very quickly shuts this attempt down without being violent towards Carol in any way. When, yeah, they shut it down when Pirate Lady is almost forced to spill the secrets behind what created the hive mind. And yeah, Carol is then abandoned. The hive mind does not want to spend more time in her vicinity, because it, of course, does not want any more of its subjects to suffer because of her, and rightfully so. I would have done the same. But I certainly felt bad for Zosha or Pirate Lady, despite how she forms part of the hive mind, and it is easy to fall into the trap of loving an individual. Even though they form part of a hive mind, they give you the impression that they have a character, a personality of their own, when really that is not the case. And yeah, she basically, Zosha goes into cardiac arrest after being drugged by Carol, and dozens of people swarm the main character to help Zosha, and yet still ask for Carol's permission to do so. Um, the whole Please Carol thing, which is the name of the episode, is when they are basically telling Carol to leave Zosha be and to stop digging into what the hive mind actually is. And Carol apparently holds all the power because of her misery as well, and she refuses to form part of the hive mind. And yeah, having your closest friend buried in your backyard could do that to a person. I would imagine. I don't think it would be easy for me to stop being miserable if my best friend was buried in the backyard. And not only a best friend, but also a partner, because Carol does form part of a lesbian relationship. And yeah, I mean, she also was Carol was quite hurt when she found out through the hive mind that her closest friend and her editor was also not a big fan of her work. Um, she was just there for the moral support, basically, and Carol managed to get the hive mind to admit this to her, since they still have all the thoughts and memories which belonged to Carol's ally. So basically, all the people that Carol's friend spoke with during her life, the hive mind has access to all those conversations, which is pretty mind blowing to think about. And this episode was honestly a tad better than the rest because we finally got to see how the hive mind would react in an upsetting situation and a threatening situation, and we hadn't seen that just yet. Carol just trying to be more brave and powerful than she actually might be is something that we should start getting used to, because she does want her independence more than anyone else, and perhaps even more than Manusos, who is introduced later on in the series. But yeah, Carol is still the one who causes most conflict because she does not want to be assimilated, and the threat, the danger of being assimilated still looms over her with each passing day. And one problem I have with this show is to understand why the hive mind wants to assimilate Carol so badly. I suppose it is in the nature of the virus to do so, but yeah, can't they just let her be, since she clearly wants her individuality? And honestly, I think it would make for a solid compromise if they did not try to steal her individuality from her. especially since she is still an individual despite what happened to the rest of the world. Yeah, that is something that I have a bit of a problem with, and I want a bit of a clearer explanation. If you have any answers, let me know down below in the comment section. But that is all I had to say with regard to episode 4 of Pluribus, which is called Please Carol. If you enjoyed my video, as always, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my videos because why not? They're absolutely amazing. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Thank you all for watching, and bye, guys.